Yes, Blue Suns. You can meet with somebody from the Blue Suns.
Okay, we'll meet with the Blue Suns then.
Okay, so the member of the Blue Suns that you're actually going to meet up with is in fact another Batarian. It's actually the same Batarian that you saw before. You can tell because his black eye has been cured, but he still has that scar on the side of his face. So when he meets with you, and he kind of comes up to you as one of his arms are crossed as he meets you in a meeting area. It's not a bar. It's actually out in like a hallway in a fairly populated area on the Citadel. He stands with his arms crossed. He's like, "What?"
I'm glad you seem to be doing a bit better. We are about to head in the direction of Omega. Your boss had made it clear that we would like to be on good terms, and we were wondering if you guys had anything that needed doing around the vicinity there.
Yeah, so you just want work?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I give him a grin.
And you're heading over to Omega? Sure. Yeah, I can come up with something for you. When you leaving?
We are pretty much ready to go.
Fine. Yeah, I'll get work for you. Let me work something out. I'll get in touch with you tomorrow. Meet me here, same time.
Will do.
And he just like turns and walks away. And Batarians aren't very nice, but this one seemed really chippy for some reason.
Yeah, I would say to Cadel when we leave, just the chances of this man betraying us are higher every time we talk to him.
Now remember,
I'm still okay with do his job.
Just a reminder to you, Ollie, this is not the same man you talked about in prior sessions. It's the one from this session.
Today.
Okay.
Previous guy's dead.
I thought he was the previous Batarian being beaten up.
Nope.
They all look the same. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Well,
I know, right?
That was the joke that was said, because I was like, this is a Batarian you never seen
Well,
before.
in which case, it'd be like, okay, maybe they will try and kill us, but we do a good job well done. If they betray us, we'd no longer do business with them because they're not very nice people.
They wouldn't really go and betray us when their new boss just gave us a large pay grade. A large pay
But the people
increase.
who are handling this job might be jealous. This is a criminal organization, not some Citadel-sanctioned corporation.
Fair point. Don't worry. I always keep my eyes open.
I'm not worried.
So the next day, you guys go to meet up with him. Again, same time, same place, the two of you there. And he's standing there, once again his arms are crossed. And he's like, so you actually came.
I imagine I would have cracks like in the vicinity and like the rest of the people just standing by just in case.
Just like at an information desk nearby, looking at brochures. Go to Tachanka. See the sights. Smell the smells.
Get radiation sickness.
Actually,
Bathe in the warmth of the
good.
sun.
It writes itself.
Right? Alright, so moving on.
View the local wildlife
that
as
was a
it
reference
eats
that
you.
Scott didn't even know he made.
What?
That was a reference to Horizon Zero Dawn that you made that you didn't even realize.
Oh, no, I didn't realize that. That's funny. So moving on. So he's sitting there, he seems just aggravated, and he's like, alright, you want a job? I've got one for you. There's a vessel out that way. It needs to be shot down. Can you shoot down a vessel with your rinky-dink little boat?
The Krogan manning the weapons will fly over himself and batter them to death if need be.
Fine. You go and you shoot down this vessel. That's all we need. There's one particular person that happens to be on board. We just need them not to live. So, either shoot it down and confirm after, or confirm first and shoot it down. That's all. That's all we need. Can you handle that?
Sounds easy enough.
All right then. He hands you a data pad that has like information of like the vessel's name and so on and so forth. Da, 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 da. So it actually happens to be a Volus craft. It's a Volus. It's a personnel carrier. So it's literally like a craft for transporting small numbers of people very fast from location A to location B. These vessels, most Volus vessels don't have many weapons. They're transportation of trade vehicles. However, because this is a personnel craft, these ones aren't strict Volus construction. These ones are actually made by Volus Centaurian Union of Construction. They're made to protect high value VIP that happen to be inside there. So he hands you the schematics, not the basic schematics of the craft or whatever. Tells you that that's the one that you need to shoot down. The name of it is called the what is it? The Straight Arrow is the name of the craft, and the Volus that happens to be on there is Hinkatar.
Yeah.
Of the Tovuan clan.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
So Hinkatar
Yeah.
of the Tovuan clan. So he's the one that just needs to. That is the, you shoot down this vessel and make sure he's dead, or make sure he's on the vessel and shoot it down. Whatever works. And then he's like, "You take care of this, and you'll be paid well."
Can I like insight or scrutiny or anything of the sorts?
Sure. Yep. That's a perception charisma.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Oh, once per scene, right?
Yeah. That's a lot better.
Good job.
Okay, awesome. So, Entourage, it's not that she's bad at reading people, it's just that she's so far away, it's a little bit harder to read him.
I thought I was standing right beside him, but that's okay.
You were nearby at the information brochure that you said.
No, that was Cracks. I was
Cracks at the information
I was
brochure.
being Cattle's actual bodyguard this whole time.
Yeah,
I know, I
Cracks
knew
is-
that,
yeah.
but that's even funnier. I totally thought I saw. Oh my god, that's.
Oh,
even
it's
funnier.
okay. You
I missed
just-
that one word. Oh, that's so
Crux
funny.
is there for like extra support if something goes wrong.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah,
that. I knew that.
The
I knew
backup
that.
plan.
That's funny, and I knew you were the bodyguard. That's why I thought it was weird that you said the. But that's fine. So you are over there, and you're watching this person, trying to read him or whatever. What are you trying to glean off of him? Because he just seems really fucking pissed off. He even has to have a conversation with you, and he's giving you.
Yeah,
a job.
I want to know why he's angry.
You
Or if
can't.
it's
You
been-
can't tell. I mean, you
That's-
can't get a reading. It's not like you can read his mind and find out why he's angry.
Meld with him.
This is. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, you can just see that he's really aggravated with the exact situation that he's having a conversation with you guys and has to work with you. You know that you are the source of his aggravation. I would even go so far as to say not the only source, but certainly the immediate one. Okay? So, if you guys, that's it? You don't say anything else, or? All
Well,
he said was you'll be paid well.
yeah. That's why I'm like, I wanna like, can I trust you? That sort of thing. Like, I know he's angry, but
Sure.
I don't know. He's a new guy that we're dealing with.
It's all you, Rick. You tell me. Can you trust him?
I'll just. I'll look him dead in the eyes and be like,
Wait. Which set? Because there's 4 of them.
I try to. No, I can't look in all of them. Does it really matter which pair of eyes I look him into? I just
No.
try to meet his gaze and be like, hopefully, I'll get out of your face now.
Yep. He nods, and he'll just kind of like watch as you guys walk off. Okay, you make your way back to your ship. You give the Tremi the thumbs up to head over to Omega, and inform her to keep an eye open for a Volus vessel over in that region, as well as like the information that you get off of the data pad or whatever. I
would actually have a little bit of a conversation with her, but you go first.
She was actually going to inquire, like, after you kind of like are giving this information. So unless you're giving it generic, feel free to roleplay the giving of information.
So, have you ever... What is your interpretation of Volus vessels, Tremilia?
Slow. Good at what they do. Not very well guarded, but they don't need to be, because usually they hire out contracted mercenaries to guard them for them. It's usually where Torian or very often Batarian, due to cost, vessels will come into place. Good for transport. I've never flown one. Shot a few
Have you ever
down.
flown against one?
Against a transport vessel? Shot a few down. It's easy. Once you take out the fighters that are protecting it, you shoot the hull. Find what you need, you take it. And it happened during conflicts in the past. It's
I see.
You know, it really is easy target. Now, of course, she's referring to transport vessels, not what you're referring to.
Yeah. So I will at this point relay her the information. What would you make of this then? A VIP transport.
She looks at it, she's like, this is not a Volus vessel. This is a Volus and Torian craft. It's fast. It's not meant for sustained combat. It's meant to avoid combat. Its maneuverability is incredible. It has weapons, but the most dangerous thing on it is its guardian system. And, you know, she says that because the guardian systems are a defense thing, not an offense thing. So it's like a joke that probably would be better for cracks than you, but either way, it's a joke. And so she's like, the most offensive thing on it is its guardian system. These are designed to slip away very, very quickly. They have a few tricks up their sleeves. I've heard of modifications that can do things like they'll send out small drones that can throw off sensors, or drones that can cling to the side of ships and cause enough of an explosion to make repairing your own ship the chief concern, as opposed to continuing pursuit. You always have to risk versus reward. Is what's on there worth more than your life? Then very rarely do they travel alone. Just like Volus transport vehicles, they usually have fighters that fly with them, but not fighters like you see around the transport vehicles. These aren't ones that slap onto ship tender mounts or climb into the hull for relay jumps. These are fighters that are fitted to actually go through the jumps themselves. They are entirely independent. Small, 2-3 person crew that are entirely independent and usually good at combat.
Do you reckon we could...
This means that you have interest in one of them?
Yes.
Oh,
that is one way to put it.
There's no way in hell I have a contact that can find one of these for sale. What's the matter with you? And she says,
that's not exactly what I meant.
And so she's like grabbing like a granola bar, but you know, a Torian safe granola bar. She's like kind of grabs it, opens it up, and then turns her back to you and like leans on the counter and like, what you mean then?
The Blue Suns were, or rather, one particular branch of the Blue Suns was interested in one of the people on board of one of these vessels, which is the one that I asked you to keep an eye on for me.
Interested in what way? Want us to tail them? They have good sensors.
Make sure that that person doesn't reach their destination.
What?
That's why I figured I wanted to run it by you first.
You want us to hunt down one of these ships?
They want us to hunt them down. I myself have a few I have some ideas about who this person might be.
Okay, but you do, like, even if there were no fighters to, I mean, this is a piece of shit, she says, gesturing towards, like, because you're right next to her, gesturing towards the cockpit. Even if there were no fighters here, even if we had the best crew that you could possibly come up with, the greatest, Taurian gunner, the greatest Taurian mechanic working in, like, oh god, even if we had that, those ships are designed to get away. They're designed to, we don't have a way to disrupt they're fast and they're quick. Their tactics, the pilots on those ships, their tactics aren't, let me just fly into space until I hit a mass relay and jump and hope nobody notices that we went through. Their tactics are to go into a gas giant, and hide amongst the electromagnetic storms and extremely corrosive clouds, because the entire outside of the hull is hit with a layer of protective alloy to keep it for so many days in existence there. I mean, these things can run dark. They can actually hide their own heat inside their hull to haul out of there quickly and quietly. This is not an easy thing. They have to not know that you're coming and already be half dead by the time they realize that you're there, without being on their ship, without them knowing that you're there. Even if you... Cattle.
I'm not saying that I'm expecting us to take this guy down.
You're just
I'm
saying that
expecting
you
that-
want to try to take this guy down.
No. But this points at a possible power struggle within the Blue Suns.
Okay. Let's say for a second that we are successful in your little trip here. Let's say that we kill this person, we're all alive, and our ship's fully intact. Everything worked out great. We were amazing, and things just worked in our favor for a bunch of different reasons. This person's dead. Good job, Cattle. You're getting paid, right? Awesome. The person you just killed is worth so many credits, they could probably buy a system. Do you have any idea what kind of enemies you're going to make when you do that?
I'm not saying we're gonna kill this guy. That's not what I was thinking.
Even better, let's tie him up and ransom him out.
I have a suspicion that this Volus that we're sent to help to the next world is the very person that we met with when we came here a month ago.
I don't know anything about your meeting. I know that you guys were dancing in the other room because you were giddy about something. I don't care about your pay. I'm here to do a job. And I'm telling you right now, if you want me to fly versus that thing, either A, no, or B, I expect more money. Because
I have no intention of fighting that vessel.
I didn't say fight it. There are many ways to cross somebody of power without drawing a gun.
I realize that.
Hey, listen, do the rest of the crew even know the details about this? Do they even know what I'm telling you?
Not yet. You were the first person that I imagine Andre would have, if you were there as bodyguard, you would have probably picked up on some of the information that was, discussed.
Yeah, I would have heard everything.
Well, listen, I think we have a Quarian's chance on Tachunga, no suit, in your little task. But, hey, take it to them and see what their opinion is.
I was definitely intending on consulting with them.
And we will do
letting
that.
them know my plan.
We will do that next week. We'll do that next week. All right.
I thought we were just taking passengers on.
You gotta go back. Hey, listen, this job, we don't want this job. Can we just, transport people instead? What do you think this is? What do you think we're playing right here? What's that space trucking game? We're just gonna transport high. Yes, because a passenger's gonna pay to be on your.
Dangerous.
bucket.
Yeah, a fucking assassin would. Yeah, that was my thought. That we'll have someone on our ship. They're a horrible person. But they appreciate some subtle transport. That's what I was assuming. I thought that would give Scott a great chance to make like a funny NPC or like a terrifying NPC for a bit. Now we just
we're an assassination job now.
Oh, no. But it's funny because you haven't left the Citadel yet. I can't wait to see you guys have this conversation next week, and after everybody has their opinions, maybe you go back to the guy and be like, "You even think it's something a little less suicide?"
I'll go back to a gangster like that.
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Anyway.
So Ollie, you know all about being a little less gangsta. Rick, who are you? How can we find you?
Hi, my name's Derb Digital. I have shaved, in case you haven't noticed, so, in case you were confused why there was a suddenly different-looking guy here for the past couple of hours. I do stuff on the YouTube sometimes. I've been slowly uploading again, but everything's kind of shit, so I've been distracting myself with other games. You know how it goes. But, yeah, videos are coming back up slowly. I'm continuing Bomber Crew. I also had Ollie Art Boy over there draw me some art for a RimWorld thumbnail. So that'll be coming up at some point when I'm done with Bomber Crew. I'm probably not going to run it side by side because I'm already having some issue running one series, well enough. So that'll be coming up at some point. And yeah, I might stream again at some point when I'm feeling, great.
Awesome.
Might be a while.
Who are you, Ollie Oxenfree?
That's not what he said. I'm Ollie Art Boy. I'm the Art Boy. We're going to be live in an hour on my show, where if you're like, what's this game? I just want to watch some D&D. That's what we'll be doing. With Aaron and Scott. Unfortunately, Scott. Just so you know, Frank did offer to take your place. So you know, you better be well
I'm also
behaved.
available.
Yeah.
Why don't we just run an 8-man PC?
Why don't you have an 8, we just have an 8, all of these guys, we just keep playing. We just switch to D&D.
If we do an 8-person crew, we already get so little done. Since Aaron joined the crew over there, we get more done.
More cameras. I technically can, but I won't fit more cameras. Technically fit one more.
You literally just do cameras. The overlay is literally just 9 cameras, nothing else. Not even a die rolling area.
I do art streams on Fridays that go into RimWorld. I'm playing RimWorld. That's also going up on my YouTube, and on Sunday there might be a game stream, but there might not be, because the game doesn't work.
Oh dear.
Yes. Yes.
Frank, who are you?
That's always a problem.
How can we find you?
Hi, I'm Control Alt Frank. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Control Alt Frank. I'm the community manager for Margaret Crone's Space Vikings. You can find me over there on that Discord. I'm getting back into map making because somebody here asked me to, and I'm just throwing maps at him. He hasn't really looked at them. Scott.
Wait, you threw maps at me? Where?
They're in Discord.
Which Discord?
All of them.
Discord.
No, Goofy. Which channel?
In Nerd channel.
Nerd channel.
I've been crazy busy lately, so. But
I was gonna message them to you.
Yep.
I'm getting back into the groove of that, starting to like the new style that I'm coming up with. Just need to find tree assets because they suck right now. And that's all you need to know about me because I want to give Ollie time to set up.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
I'll just keep talking.
Unfunny one actually. Literally, the Brady Bunch layout works perfectly, Ollie, for a.
What is that? Is that a cereal?
Aaron, who are you? How can we find you?
I am Aaron. I am Rinzen on all the things, and you can talk to me in the Discord 'cause I'm super active there. I'm playing Yaviskare with Ollie later today, which is gonna be awesome because I introduced Plot. Damn it!
This is diplomacy plot that she's leading, and no one else is like.
Plot,
you don't introduce Plot. You don't introduce Plot. You say, "Fuck you, Dean. Fuck you, Neil. Get on. No, let's go. Let's go." Actually, so much so, Salney was so impressed, he went out of his way and bought you a magic item. He's like, wow, she's really good. I should probably thank her for giving them a swift kick in the tuchus. Oh.
We're gonna get stuff done. We're gonna do things. Awesome. And then Friday, where I just derail things and kill people. So
The complete opposite.
It's
total opposite.
quiet Wednesday
Not
morning.
productive.
Quiet Wednesday
Also a
morning,
bitch.
pointed Wednesday afternoon, blow shit up Friday.
Exactly. There
Fuck
you
it
go.
Fridays. There you go.
That's what I do.
Fuck it Fridays. All right. Anyways, I'm Delric. Just Google Delric. You can see the name written right, here, nice and easy for you too. All right. See you in an hour over on Ollie's channel. The button for it's the green one down below. Bye.
Saying Brady it's like a cereal that would be gross,
Oh,
Probably, yeah.
like really healthy.
you would
Ugh.
call that long pork.